Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome to Sebangle, the podcast. I'm the first half of your host, Seb.
And I'm the second half of your host, Angle.
So, guys, we have another announcement to make. So, if you're watching this video when it came out, hopefully it came out on Monday, but, uh, basically, we are going to change our schedule to recording on Sunday and then uploading on Monday, and that's how it's gonna be from now on. So, weekly, like one episode a week podcast from now on because we we kind of get like we it's hard coming up with ideas for the podcast, and then also it's a lot of work for me to edit them, especially if I only have like a 1 day break between Friday and then Saturday then Sunday when I have to record. So it's kind of hard and like tolling, and then we have to wait. We do this pretty late at night. Like right now it's almost 9:30 because we have to wait for like the perfect environment so that it's not very loud, so that we have the best audio for you guys that we could possibly get and stuff. So yeah, hopefully you guys understand. We're just gonna switch from now on. We're uploading on Mondays. So yeah, thank you guys for understanding. So, Angel, today not the first, a new episode of Attack on Titan season 4, the final season came out, right?
Right.
And obviously, this one, all of them like have been really. Actually, okay, wait. Before I say anything, if you have not caught up with Attack on Titan yet, skip to the time on your screen. So, if you're still here, then that means that you either don't care about spoilers or you've already caught up with the latest episode, which is season 4, episode 7, uh, number 67 out of 66 out of all of the episodes, right? And it was a really cool episode because lately all of the episodes have been hyped, right? Especially the first one because it was the start of the new season, and then after that, like every episode has been very very hyped. But I feel like this one has been the most hyped so far. Maybe, actually not so far because maybe like the Aaron reveal was the most hyped so far. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
but this one has been pretty freaking hyped up because it's the scouts are back. They're fighting. All the almost all the shifters are back except for Annie, right? And then and then yeah, just a lot of stuff went down in this episode, right? So one of the craziest things that happened was Aaron eating the Warhammer Titan,
The
Lara
Warhammer
Tiber.
Titan got its ass kicked.
Yeah,
They hyped
it
it up
did.
so much for it to get its ass
I
kicked.
know it's funny, like because I think I even told you I was like, yeah, the Warhammer Titan is cool and all, but we don't see her that much. And then you were like, huh?
I now
But yeah,
realize
no.
that it's because she's dead.
Yeah, she died. Yeah, but okay, so I don't know if you care or if you know, but Aaron's Titan is not going to look different after eating the Warhammer Titan, because you know how like she has like the little like armor around her and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so his Titan's not going to look different, which it would have been cool if it did, because like armor around his body and he's an attack Titan. It would have been like a cool like upgrade, I guess. But no, it doesn't change. He just gets the abilities of the Warhammer Titan, and his lifespan does not change either. It's still the exact
Man,
same.
it should just increase, I swear.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
would.
want him to die.
Yo, lightning just flashed right now. Yo.
Yo, somebody's turning into a Titan somewhere. Let's go check it out. Oh
Yo.
my god. Oh my god. Yo. Yo.
It is. It's true.
Yo,
It's.
Aaron's out here about to attack
Oh
us.
no, he
We're
hurt
dead.
us.
We're
Oh
dead.
my
We're
god,
dead.
I'm
We're
actually gonna
dead.
die.
We lived a good life.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I did it. Okay, well, anyways, hopefully I don't die. Uh, uh, yeah. But anyways, back to Attack on Titan. Even though that is kind of scary, even though it is very cool at the same time. Um, yeah. So Porco finally got to see firsthand how the people of Parody are. You get
Oh
me?
my god. Yeah, he thought he was like all this because he thought he was all that because he's a Titan,
Yeah,
and gets his ass kicked. I loved it when Aaron literally
like,
tore all his limbs off
yes, yes,
and
me
made him
too.
bite
I loved it. I was like,
into the
dude.
crystal that
And then,
Laura was in.
and then remember how like I think it was the previous episode, yeah, the Warhammer Titan episode. I
Yeah.
kind of didn't really like the CGI, but no, no, no. Okay, it wasn't that I didn't like it; is that it stood out a lot. You know what I mean? So like, I obviously had some opinions about it, but then I rewatched every episode like 3 times, and then I
Yeah.
was like, okay, it actually does look really cool. It adds like a lot of life to it. You know what I mean? And this episode, I was so focused on everything else that was going on that I didn't even like remember that it was like CGI. I was just like, holy crap, this is amazing. And then, okay, and yeah, but that's why I hate that people are like hating on Mappa. And I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw it on TikTok. Apparently, after the first part of season 4, they're gonna drop it. Which, if that's true, that sucks. Because, then we're not gonna get a conclusion to the story. You get me?
What? So, like, is another studio gonna take it up, or is
I don't
this
know
just gonna?
because
What?
because nobody wanted to take it in the first place, and then Mappa stepped in and took it. But supposedly, since it's only 16 episodes, they're either gonna do a movie or they're gonna do a part 2 to the final season, right? But supposedly, according to this one TikTok that I saw, Mappa Studios is gonna drop it after the 16 episodes. But
What?
I
Why?
I don't know
Is
if this is true though, because in the comment section people were saying, "Give me your sources. This is not true. This has not been said anywhere. Like, this is false information." So hopefully the people in the comments are right and not this one guy that made a TikTok about it, because that would really suck if they do drop it. But let's talk hypothetically they do drop it, right? Like, that would suck. That'd actually really
who
suck.
who would take it? Would Wit Studio take it back, or would they
Uh,
make like a completely different studio do it?
I have no clue because I
Cause
feel
that
like
sucks.
yeah, I feel like after all the slander that Mappa received, nobody would want to pick it up after them, like another studio, right? And then Wit
Yeah.
Studio already dropped it because they were swamped with how much they had to do. So if Mappa dropped it after the first part, they'd be on such a short like time span to finish either the part 2 or the movie. You get me? And it'll be really hard on Wit. It'd be really hard on any studio that picked it
That
up.
sucks so much. Like,
Yeah,
what?
it,
People
it
really
would
weren't happy with this season? Like, come on, man.
it's the best season so far. Like we've only had 7 episodes, and it's already the best season. You get me? Like season 3 was amazing, you know, specifically part 2. But I mean, season 3 in general was amazing. But season 4 is already like, in my opinion, the best season, and it's only been 7 episodes. You know what I mean? Like, you know how much I've rewatched it.
Yeah, you
Like,
watched it like a billion
yeah,
times.
I rewatched season 4 so many times. I rewatched it in dub. I rewatched it in sub. I rewatched the episode as they came out the same day.
He
Like,
rewatched it in German
no, I didn't want to rewatch it in German. No, but
with the
like,
German subtitles.
but no, no, not yet. I mean, no, 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 no. I'm not gonna rewatch it in German because I can't
You
really
were
understand.
thinking about it. He was like,
I
"Yo,
I
I'm
was
gonna
thinking
do
about it. I was like, huh, wait. And I was like, wait, no, I don't even understand German, cause like, yeah. But basically, it's an amazing season, and this episode was amazing. So remember how I told you last week we're gonna get a Beast Titan versus Levi uh rematch, right?
I do
And
remember
then you
that.
were like,
Yes.
yes, let's go. And then I was like,
So the rematch
don't
lasted
get your yeah.
like about 2 seconds, and Beast Titan got his ass kicked.
Yeah. I was like, don't get your hopes up because it's short. And then you were like, "Oh, it's still gonna be awesome." You remember? What
It
were your
was
exact
awesome.
words?
It was super cool that Levi
In one,
like Levi
like freaking
it,
one
it
hit KO headshot.
no
Freaking
it was literally a one hit KO.
yeah, it was literally a one hit KO. I
And
mean,
it was
unless you
as
count the
Peak said
explosive.
it was as Peak said what was it that she said? She
Oh
said
yeah,
that
Peak's dead, bro. Oh my god.
is she actually
R.I.P.
dead?
R.I.P.
What?
Peak. Bro, did you not see her get
Bruh.
exploded? Come on.
Uh,
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
bruh.
I'm joking. She's not
Oh,
dead.
I
She's
was
not
gonna
dead.
say, I got a problem with that.
No, she's not dead. She's not dead. But she did freaking get, you know, she's dying
They
basically.
all got their asses kicked, and it's funny how
Yes.
at the beginning of the battle they were like, the tides of battle will turn in our favor. and then it never did.
Yeah, no, dude, okay, the Armin scene. Like, in my opinion, I
Oh
was
my,
like,
I felt so bad for him. I felt so bad
yeah.
for him.
So, okay, wait, cause I'm jumping around everywhere, right? So Peak, did you notice? I'll send you a screenshot of it later. But did you notice in like the Panzer squads, like in their little like gun
Yeah,
things,
okay, so I
they had like
barely
pictures of
noticed this
Peak?
when my sister told me this, like as soon as when I came home today from Walmart,
Yeah,
she said that did you see like the pictures inside like the armor? And I was like,
yeah.
what?
You didn't notice it? What? That was
I
the first
didn't
thing I
notice
noticed,
it.
and then I even rewinded it. I rewinded it, and then because there's a specific one, it was Peak doing her like crawling pose on a bed or something, and then like it was just a provocative photo, you know. And then I was like,
Bruh.
damn. And then that's the one I screenshotted. I'll send it to you later.
You're like
Uh,
Peek's got a dump truck for an ass.
no, it's just no. Okay, it's not for like weird reasons, but it was because I just thought it was funny that those guys that work with her are like, you know, fanboys of her, just like the viewers are. You get me? I just thought it
Oh
was funny,
yeah.
and that's why I was like, oh, bro, let me screenshot this and send it to Angel, you know, because you know we both like Peak, and it's kind of funny
Everyone
that
loves
they,
Peek.
yeah. Like, what do you think is like going through her head when she like? Do you think she ever sees that? You know, like, do you think like there's ever like a time where like they have to like inspect the equipment and they're like, oh crap, let's get rid of the pictures of Peak so she doesn't notice, or like she doesn't even inspect the
Well, I
equipment, she
mean,
just doesn't know it's there?
when she was on the ground, oh no, I mean, well, like on the bed, as you said, doing that whole like on all fours pose. Was she
Yeah.
looking at the camera? Because I'm pretty sure they
Yeah.
would have known that,
I
like,
don't. I think it was kind of covered up by the guy's shoulder. I think. So you couldn't really see her face too much. But I mean, yeah, no, I like, cause I mean, unless Peak is like okay with that, you know what I mean? But me personally, I'd be kind of uncomfortable if I had like these group of people that had like my picture close by to them. You know, like I'd be flattered at the same time, but at the same time it's kind of weird. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I mean, that's her. You know, if she's not weirded out by it, then by all means, you know. And then, but yeah, no. I also, speaking of, you know, Peak's Court Titan, you saw the eyeball come out, right? When John freaking demolished her, right?
oh yeah, yeah, I saw
Yeah.
the eyeball. I was
That
like,
was amazing, dude, because that like because in the anime there's been a lot of censorship from like season 1 to 3, right? Like
right.
specifically like the Levi versus Beast Titan scene where like he sticks the sword through his eye, you know? Like when that happened, they censored it so much that I didn't even know that that actually happened. You get me? Like I just kind of thought like he stuck the blade in his mouth just to like
Yeah,
shut him up. But then like, you know, after my fifth time rewatching it, I was like, "Oh, yo, he stabbed it through his eye. That's why he's bleeding." Oh, I didn't even notice that. You know? But like in season 4, they haven't been censoring anything that much, you know? Like
yeah.
and then you just see her literally explode and then yeah.
You know what I thought at first when the Jaw Titan bit into the crystal and like the blood was getting everywhere. I
Yeah.
thought that the Jaw Titan was gonna inherit the Warhammer Titan's
No.
powers
Okay.
just because he's the one that bit it. Until I realized I was like, no, wait, the blood is spilling, and then I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, yeah, now Aaron's gonna drink it.
So for me, for a while too, I thought since he's the one that cracked it, wouldn't the blood spill into his mouth and he gets it too? Because there's okay, never mind. That's among the spoilers. Never mind. But there is there's a case where somebody gets a little bit of spinal fluid in their mouth and then they become a titan, right? So that's why I was like, wait, wouldn't he become, you know? But I guess he doesn't because he doesn't become the Warhammer Titan later on. So yeah, but freaking yeah, it was pretty cool seeing that happen though, you know, cause you know it was pretty cool. And I don't know, I just really liked it. But it's crazy how far, or not how far, but like how much Aaron's grown as like a person, you know.
I completely support him. Everything he does.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but it's just crazy to see it, you know, how far
Yeah,
he's gone from like hesitating to kill a human to crushing them using another human and then eating them, you know, like
I
and then
oh I felt so bad for Armin when he was like when he had to kill all
transforming.
those people. Yeah.
Yeah, And then
he even like looked down and said like, "Is this what Bertold felt like? When he
yeah,
killed everyone."
it was it was a pretty sad scene. I didn't like how fast it went by though. Like it felt like it went by really quickly, but lately every episode has felt like they've gone by really quickly. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But but no, also okay, so back to Armin's Titan, right? Did you notice it was not CG? All of it was hand drawn.
I didn't notice that.
No?
That's
Okay.
act no.
But well, they hand drew his Titan, which is cool because since it's so big compared to, regular Titan shifters, it will look funky CG, you know? Especially if you look back to like season 2 Colossal Titan CG, like that just kind of looked weird, you know what I mean? And
Oh yeah.
like if they were to do that for Armin, that would look weird too. But I feel like they got away with it this episode because Armin wasn't his Titan for that long, so they could, they didn't have to worry about drawing that many scenes. And then also a little manga comparison, his arms were super bulky, like compared to in the manga, like like they were just a lot bulkier, and that kind of threw me off because I was used to the manga Colossal Titan, and you know but yeah, it was super cool to see that. And then it is very, very sad to see how Armin's gone from hesitating to kill a person to standing on top, literally, not figuratively, literally standing on top of everybody else and their dead bodies. You know what I mean? And like, it's yeah. And
You
then
know what else
even
is more sad? That Gabby still isn't fucking dead.
bruh, I guess, yeah, I
Ah,
guess. I wasn't expecting you to say that.
bro, that's so sad. Like, come on,
Oh my
just
god.
die, little girl. God,
Yeah,
literally, all they have to do is step on her, and that's it. She's dead.
yeah.
But
I feel
nope,
like I
she's
feel
still
like maybe
alive.
she's got like a little bit of plot armor, especially like in the manga. But
Whack.
but
And then we
yeah,
also saw Hanji this episode.
yeah, we did
Not
see
for long,
Hanji.
obviously, but like just
I
for a little bit.
yeah, I don't know if it was just like just me, but it felt like she had a shorter neck.
A
It,
shorter neck? Yeah, no, I
yeah,
didn't notice that at all.
you didn't know? You didn't know? I don't know,
No,
but
I
it just
didn't.
felt like she had like a smaller neck. And then, okay, were you thrown off by Onyakunpan, which is like the driver of the blimp? The black guy. Were you thrown off by him?
Uh,
Like,
no,
no,
but
okay, but okay, I feel like I'm not saying it right. Like, are you confused as to how the Eldians and another nation are together?
uh, no, cause I
No?
didn't think of that. I didn't pay
You
attention
didn't
to the
really think of that?
driver until you
Oh,
told me right now, and
okay.
I'm now realizing that you're right. How is it that they're like together if they're literally like at war with each other? So yeah, okay, now I'm confused about that.
Okay.
I
Okay, yeah, well, okay, I'm not gonna explain it because they explain it like literally probably either next episode or the episode after that, so, uh, you could just wait, but yeah, no, I just thought you noticed it, but I guess not. But yeah, no, this episode was very, very cool. I really would have liked to see like a better, like, not a better, but like a longer Levi versus Beast Titan fight. But, it was very satisfying to see him go down that quickly. And then, him face planting right there in front of Gabby, Falco, and Magus, I think his name is, right? And then, exploding. That was pretty cool. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And then,
I really like that scene.
yeah, it was really dope. And then, like, I liked Peak and all, but just seeing, like, her explode was super cool, in my opinion. Like, I don't know, I just thought it was like, damn, they really just bodied the Titans. You know what I mean? And these Titans have won them so many wars. Like, especially in, like, episode 3, I think it was, they showed, like, them as kids defeating an entire country. You know what I mean? So for them to like get clapped like that in the span of like 10, 20 minutes was just, insane. And but yeah, no, I think a big part of that was freaking Porco, cause like how he was like cocky, I guess you could say, because he's like, I'm a Titan, I just gotta get the founder, and then their plan's ruined, you know. And then
Yeah,
he kept like charging in, not coming up with a plan, and underestimating his enemy. So that's why I feel like Zeke and Peak got like uh what's the word? Exposed? Not exposed, like they were like vulnerable because, Porco went and did his own thing. And then that's why, he got the freaking
And
living
they also
crap
didn't
knocked out of
have
him.
like the Colossal and the female Titan.
Yeah,
Like,
you're right.
so they were missing two of their main Titans. Like the female Titan could summon more Titans that are like
No,
in the
no,
vicinity.
yeah, but obviously they don't have
Yeah,
pure
they don't have any more
titans there
Titans.
with
Yeah,
them.
so.
Yeah, so, but yeah, no, this episode was really, really cool, and next episode's gonna calm down a bit. So like, like we've been at war for like a couple episodes now, so like it's gonna calm down and we're gonna get like more like flashback scenes and like explanations and stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that's also really good to look forward to because it progresses the story a lot more. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, okay. Back to our regular broadcasting. So, Angel, you
What's
know
up?
I have a Samsung, right?
Yes.
And a lot of people in the world have an iPhone, right? So,
Yeah.
I personally don't like Apple as a company and and their products. You get me? So, let me give you some reasons why, right?
Right.
So, first of all, their phones are not the best quality. A lot of people seem to like iPhone because they're premium, right? But the only reason they have the premium title on them is because they're so damn expensive, right? That's like probably the only reason why. Because iPhone does not have a lot of features and is not very good quality. There have been multiple cases of people's iPhones breaking and bricking, like, you know what bricking is, right? Like where
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
phone like just dies.
Yeah.
Yes, there have been multiple cases like the phone's breaking, bricking, and like I just noticed how similar those two words are. But they're two different words. I'm saying two different things. Um, but no, but Apple. So I gotta give them props though because obviously they're really rich. Like, because what they're doing is working for them. Like, they might not be selling the best products on the market, but they are making a lot of money. You get
Yeah.
me? So,
Like, like I have an iPhone, but I bought the iPhone XR, which was like the cheapest iPhone on the market, like at the time when I got it.
yeah.
So.
Okay, so there's multiple things, right? So there's the company in general, and then there's the name, right? So if you like in school, right? If you don't have an iPhone, you're deemed poor, which is crazy. Like you don't have a certain thing, so you're considered poor. You know what I mean? Like me personally, I had an iPhone, I didn't like it, so I got a Samsung, and then I did like it, so now I'm staying with Samsung. You get me? And
Yeah.
then, and then just because I like the phone and I prefer this phone over that phone, people are gonna deem me poor. You know what I mean? Even though my phone cost about the same price as theirs. Like I'm pretty sure my $800 S10e, like at the time, costed the same amount as their iPhone XR, or probably more. How much was your iPhone XR?
My iPhone XR was about $1,000 with
God
all the
damn!
tax and shit.
Oh, that was the
Uh,
cheapest one.
that was the cheapest one. So
What?
like no, the phone retailed at about like $800, I believe.
Yeah, then taxes and stuff. Yeah,
And then taxes made it like a thousand
yeah. So,
dollars.
so yeah, mine was retail like 800, and then taxes and
Yeah.
taxes.
And then
Oh my god.
depending on like which gigabyte you got, so
Oh yeah. Don't even
like
get
if you
me
got like
started, bro. Oh, okay. So the base gigabytes on iPhone is
right,
32 gigabytes, right?
I
And
hate that. I
they
hate
they
that.
encourage like taking pictures because they have the best camera, right?
Oh my
Even
god,
though,
I don't understand. Like I don't know a
and then
single person who actually uses their iPhone camera professionally, or like
uh
who
I
actually
don't know.
uses it to like its full extent.
I don't know. There's a lot of people that just freaking put their phone down on their bed and then take a picture of their forehead and send that on Snapchat. Like
You're right.
that's what they
You're
use
right.
their camera for.
I don't
And
even
then
use
and then they'll
Snapchat.
and
Snapchat's
then
bad.
I don't even use Snapchat either, but and then they complain about freaking low quality cameras on on Androids when
No,
freaking when
the
they
they're
take pictures
saying
of their forehead in the dark, like come
yeah.
on. And but even there they're wrong because they deem Android as like one phone, right? Like Samsung, yeah, it runs on the program, the software Android, but it's its own thing and it has its own cameras and its own battery and like screen and stuff like that, right?
Yeah,
And
no,
then
okay, wait,
and then
what's
yeah,
your
there's
base
like
like
Obama
gigabytes?
phone.
Like
My
what's
base,
the
okay, so the lowest gigabytes on base for iPhone is 32, right?
right?
And then if you want more, you have to pay for Apple Cloud or whatever the hell it is, right?
iCloud,
My
yeah.
yeah, iCloud, yeah. So
Wait,
the lowest,
actually, no. Okay, let me tell you what it actually is because whenever I go into my photos, it tells me that I have run out of like gigabyte space, so it won't save.
yeah.
So
So for me,
storage.
when that happens for me, so like because I've seen memes about it all the time, right? Somebody will take a picture with their iPhone and then it'll say that it's almost full, right? And then it won't let you take that picture unless you delete some stuff from your phone, right? Then you can take the picture. But at that time, whatever you're trying to take a picture of is probably already passed, right? Like let's say like you're at SeaWorld or something and then the dolphin's coming out and then you can't take it because your storage is almost full. Well, for me, I haven't had this happen in a long time because I have a lot of gigabytes and I'll get to that later. But it'll say I'll take the picture and then it'll say we can't keep this right now because you have your space taken up. Delete some stuff and then you can keep this picture. And then once I delete some stuff, free up some space, then I can just restore the picture and then there you go, it's on my phone. You get me? But
Yeah.
but like Apple just won't let you when it's ran almost about to run out. You get me?
No,
But
Apple lets you. Apple does let you.
no, like
They
the little thing that pops up where it says like storage space almost full, clear
no, yeah,
space.
yeah. It tells me that all the time. No, it tells you that, but it still saves the picture on your phone.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's just not backed up into iCloud. So say your phone like you lose your phone or
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get a new one and you want to transfer your photos, you just can't transfer the photos that weren't saved on there because you ran out of storage.
Mm. Okay, see, I didn't know that. But yeah, no. Okay, so back to the base amount of gigabytes on my phone, which is the cheap version of the S10 lineup. It's 128 gigabytes.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm
What?
serious. I've had my phone for what 3 years now, I think it is, and I'm barely passing halfway. And I have probably thousands of stuff on my phone, and yeah, I haven't worried about space in like a long time. And most of the stuff I have on my camera roll is videos because I saved them from TikTok to send to you, and I just never like delete them. And yeah, videos take up a lot more storage than photos do. But yeah, and then also the same where you put your SIM card, where like to activate your phone so you could call and text and use the internet. There's
Yeah.
also expandable storage. So you know how like the Switch has a micro SD card slot? Bless you.
No. Thank you.
Yeah, you know how the Switch has a micro SD card slot?
Yeah.
Yeah, my phone does too. So I could get up to a terabyte extra space on my phone, which is 1,000 gigabytes, by the way.
So I'm here at my photos right now, and let me see
Oh, you're
how
like on your phone?
I'm doing the math really quickly.
Yeah. But
3,285 plus
you know what? So
3,448.
so you could upgrade right from 128 to 562, I think it is, gigabytes, right? And then on top of that, you could buy a micro SD card up to a terabyte to
Okay,
expand your
so the
storage.
max. Okay, so it says I have 5,301 items in my iCloud that aren't saved. So like my photos, videos, everything that are not saved onto my phone. So I did the math and I have so only 1,432 videos and photos combined are
Mm.
like until I run out of space. So that's it. That's the max for me until I run out of storage. And that's just the base storage, my 32 gigabytes.
Yeah,
And I believe if I want to upgrade, it's like $5 for like
32.
for
Like
for
you go up
32
to
more.
64, yeah.
Yeah, to 64, and then I think it's like maybe $15 for like a terabyte, which I mean really isn't that much. But then it's like I don't want to have to like pay to like have my photos saved.
Yeah, I get you. And then also, what's cool, like I don't know if like Apple has it, but like on Android phones that like have Google software enabled, you could save like your photos on your camera roll automatically get saved to your Google Photos, and if you don't know, Google has unlimited storage, so you know you could have a lot of stuff there. And even if you were to delete it from your camera roll, it's still in Google Photos.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't
so
think I'm pretty sure iPhone doesn't have that, but I don't actually know what features my phone has because I don't pay
yeah,
attention to these updates.
yeah.
Only one I paid attention to was when we got dark mode, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah,
That
that's
was
hilarious.
like 2 years ago.
And I remember when you guys got the swipe text feature, and then like we were in like the group chat, and you guys were like freaking out about it, like, "Yo, this is so
I
cool."
literally
I was
wasn't
like,
freaking
"Bruh."
out.
I mean, not you, but like our friends were, you know,
Oh yeah,
or
no,
not our friends, but our friend.
but the
Yeah,
swipe text feature, I literally don't use it.
I use it occasionally when I'm like doing something with my other hand, like I'm brushing my teeth, right? And then you're like texting me, then I'll
I've
use my
tried it
other hand
before,
to do it.
and like I'm bad at it. I must be bad at it because it never spells what I wanted to spell.
Yeah, no, like sometimes it will do like incorrectly, but like other than that, it's like it's fine most of the time, you know. But yeah, no. Okay, so let me give props to Apple real quick, right? So Apple as a company, they're making a lot of money, which is good. That's always a good thing, right? But they're also scamming their customers, which is a very bad thing, right? But what's good about their products, specifically the iPhone, is that it looks nice. And I think, yeah,
I
I
think
think
that's
that's,
it. That's it.
yeah, that's it, yeah, because, like, yeah, I honestly can't think of anything else, because they're still on the lightning charger, which is
Yeah,
so outdated. Like, even on their MacBooks, they've switched to USB-C, which is so much faster for not just charging, but like data transfers and like internet and like stuff like that, you know. And they're still on the lightning because they want their customers to buy their product. You get me? And it's like it's just it sucks because if you buy an off-brand version of the lightning charger, obviously it's not going to be as good as the ones who created it. So then you have to spend more money on the name brand version, which is gonna be good, but then it'll freaking break in like no time, you know? So it's
yeah.
like, I don't. But then
And what
it's
sucks is that
all
now with the iPhone 12, if you haven't heard, or maybe you have,
yeah. They got
they
rid of
took
the
out
box. Yeah, I know.
they got rid of the box for the
Or no, okay,
charger,
let's be more specific. The charging box. Yeah,
the
the
charging
charging
box.
brick. Yeah,
Yeah,
the charging brick.
they
Yeah, they
took
got
that
rid of it.
out for no reason because they said you probably already have one at your home, which
Don't forget they got rid of the earbuds too,
oh, they got rid of
and
the earbuds
They
too
they didn't
because
even they didn't even mention that. They got rid of it. I saw it on a TikTok that they got rid of it. I just thought they got rid of the charging brick, and then I saw it on a TikTok that they also got rid of the earbuds. And then they're just like, "Oh, we expect you guys to have some at home, you know?" And then I'm pretty sure the reason they're doing that is that like, "Oh, my phone doesn't come with earbuds. Let me just buy AirPods," you know? And then boom, they make more money like
and
that.
AirPods aren't even that good. I have AirPods. I
Yeah.
do have AirPods, and they're not that good. Like my right side, I think it's yeah, like my right AirPod doesn't have the same sound quality as my left AirPod.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't know why. Like my left AirPod is
I've
louder than my
I've
right
seen
one.
I've seen stuff like that too, and then the excuses like in the comments are like, "Oh, it's because you have to fix the settings." Like I don't want to have to do
What
that because
settings? I don't even.
yeah, I don't know, but if I buy something, I want it to sound the best it could sound out of the box. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to like learn like it sounds horrible, and then I learn off of TikTok that you're supposed to fix it in the settings if it sounds bad. You know what I mean? Like,
And
bruh,
then
really?
it's so expensive. Like AirPods are
Yeah.
so expensive. Like I
They're
really
super
wanted AirPods at
expensive.
some point, and then I just kind of I didn't want them anymore because I was like, yeah, they're really expensive, and I don't want to like spend that much money on just like wireless earbuds when I have like my normal headphones. Until I
Yeah.
got them for my birthday, and then I was like, oh, I mean that's cool. I have like AirPods for my birthday, so
Yeah, yeah.
that's that's cool. Like I use them, and then you've got like AirPods 2, which is like the second generation of AirPods, which is like
Don't
fifty
even get me
dollars.
started.
50.
So
I think it's $50 more than the original AirPods because of the wireless charging.
yeah. So okay, so let me talk about that, right? So the only companies like I know of companies like Huawei, Xiaomi, freaking OnePlus, Sony, LG. Like I know those companies and Pixel, right? But I don't follow up with them like because I don't have those phones. You get me? And
Yeah.
but I do follow up with Samsung because I have that phone, and then I also somewhat follow up with Apple, mostly because it's kind of like the
They're
number
always
one.
doing something crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of like the most talked about because it's the most popular. So like I'm kind of caught up with that at the like two. You get me? And their first generation AirPods, yeah, they came out a little while ago, but they charge you so much more for wireless charging. I mean, and then the first generation Galaxy Buds, which are the ones that I have, by the way, they came with wireless charging already, and they were cheaper than the first generation AirPods, which is like, you know, it's so stupid. But I'm not gonna say the Galaxy Buds are perfect, especially the first generation, because I do hear a lot of like complaints, mostly from my mom, about the microphone. And then and then this is only on Instagram, but they disconnect all the time whenever I
Oh
call
yeah,
you.
yeah, dude. We're
And
always on like calls and stuff, and then
yeah,
Sebastian always tells me like, "Hold up, my AirPods just, not AirPods. I'm sorry, sorry. My
yeah,
Galaxy Buds disconnected."
yeah, and it's only on Instagram too, and I don't know why, and it's just super annoying. But yeah, no, like the battery's like really good. They're really small. It has already built-in wireless charging, and then they improved on like the bad qualities that it had on the second generation, and it only costed $20 more. $20 compared to the $50 that the AirPods 2 was like a price jump for the regular AirPods, you get me? And then there's AirPods Pro,
Pro.
yeah, which
Oh my
are
god.
upwards of $300
Yeah,
for
they're
what?
250 and
Active
then like
noise
tax and everything.
cancellation? Like, bruh, like really? There's other freaking earbuds that have ANC, and you guys want to charge $300? Like, come on. And then how I've been talking about it. The Galaxy Buds Pro came out recently, and those have all the features of the freaking AirPods Pro, except for like Apple specific stuff like Siri and stuff like that, right? And on a better scale for cheaper. And it's like, I don't know. I just think Apple's like, yeah, I gotta give them props. They're making money, but at the same time, they're also taking advantage of all the people that see Apple as like this premium company. Like, if I don't have it, then I'm not a member of society, kind of thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like, I just wish people realize that. But as I like to say, they're a bunch of sheep, and they just want to follow the herd. You get me? So it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I just wish people would look for like quality, not quantity. You know what I mean? Like, because they just see, oh yeah, this person has it, then let me get it too. They don't do their research. But whatever. This next segment of the podcast is brought to you by our sponsors of this episode, Sleep. Angel, take it away.
All right. So today we are sponsored by Sleep. All right. Let's come on down here into the bedroom. Ooh. You know what I'm trying to say? All right. Let's come on down here to the bedroom. As you can see, I got four beds here. Did you guys know that if you sleep with more than one bed, it makes you have 5,000 IQ? Very true. Yes, yes, yes. And also, if you sleep earlier, like let's say at 8 p.m., you actually you have better eyesight. So yeah, have you ever heard how carrots improve your eyesight? Yeah, that's a lie. Sleep does that. 9 out of 10 doctors say that if you sleep better at night, uh, I don't know what's gonna happen. I haven't done that yet. I haven't slept yet. I haven't slept today. Uh, but yes, I like to sleep a lot. I take naps all the time. Sebastian can he can be my what's that thing called again? Where wait, pause. Fuck, I fucked up.
It's called a testimony.
A testimony. Yes, Sebastian can be my testimony.
I could attest to what
Yeah,
you're saying. Yeah, there
he
you
could
go.
attest to what I'm
Okay,
saying.
okay, back to the ad.
Alright. Yeah, so Sebastian could attest to what I'm saying. I love to sleep. Now you guys really should sleep unless you're like Sebastian, who doesn't sleep at all. Yesterday, he went to sleep at 6 a.m. and I don't know how he does it. I really don't know how he's not like, dead yet. Like, you gotta sleep, man. Come on, man. You gotta sleep. I'm serious. You really gotta sleep. Something's not right there.
I don't know,
You really
man.
have to sleep.
I just don't get tired that easily, you know.
I don't. I get tired. I'm tired right now. I'm tired right now. You know what? I'm gonna take a nap. All right, add over. Good night.
Oh, bro. Okay.
All right. So I actually have a kind of funny story. Well, not really that funny. It wasn't really funny for me. Not at the time. When I was, I think, turning 9, no, I think I was in 3rd or 2nd grade. I was I was in 3rd or 2nd grade, and I was about to turn, I believe, whatever age I was about to turn. But on one of my
Yeah.
birthdays, I
I
went
think
to
it's
Chuck E.
8
Cheese.
when you're going to 3rd grade.
Yeah.
8.
I was gonna turn 8, and we
Yeah.
decided to have my birthday at Chuck E. Cheese, and we invited like all my family, or just like the people like we knew. And my birthday was at Chuck E. Cheese, and you remember when they introduced the what was it called? The ticket master ticket thingy booth, big ticket rocket, big boy booster. I don't know, something like that.
Big boy booster. That sounds like a freaking like a erection pill or something. What the heck? Okay.
You're looking for penis enlargement pills.
That's kind of weird. Okay.
Yeah, no, but basically, you remember that, like the ticket booth thing where the tickets would fly around and you would have to catch them and everything, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys do remember, it actually had a 1,000 ticket in there, where the ticket was worth obviously 1,000 tickets, which
Yeah.
was really hard to obtain in Chuck E. Cheese because all the games were rigged. I think I still believe that to this day, that all the games are rigged. But
I think that's how it is for any arcade, though. Like, cause
Right.
obviously they're trying to make as much money as they can without giving away as much stuff, you know. So like
right.
they somewhat rig it, but yeah, no, go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, I went in there. And there's a lady supervising it, so that then you don't like get stuck in there or break it or something like that. I don't know. But basically, she was supervising it, and this lady was such a bitch. This lady was the biggest bitch ever. Chuck E. Cheese is supposed to be like the happiest place in the world, and she was just being a bitch. Well, to me, she was being a bitch because basically, I went into the ticket booth, and they give you like about 5 tries, I think it is, or 3 even. On my first try, I went in and I didn't get a single ticket because my tiny little brain and me not being able to keep up with like the 1,000 tickets or whatever that are flying around me, I couldn't really grab a single one.
Yeah.
And basically, she said, "All right, you get a couple more tries." And on my second try, I thought I'd be smart. I opened my shirt like I just kind of stretched it out
Yeah.
so that then like the tickets would
Like it's
land
like a
in
net
my,
kind of thing.
like a net, like they would
Yeah.
fly into my shirt, and that worked. And then
Oh,
I
man.
grabbed the 1,000 ticket, landed in there, and I grabbed it. And then I was like, "Look, I win." And the lady was like, "No, you can't do that."
Bro,
And I was like, "I can't do
really?
that." I was
Come
like,
on.
"Oh,
She works
okay,
at Chuck E. Cheese's. Why does she care if you win the $1,000 ticket?
Yeah, no, she was like, "You can't do that."
Or not $1,000,
And then, so
but
then
yeah.
she was like, "All right, you get." And then my next try, I thought I'd be even smarter, even more big brain. And so, before it turns on, all the tickets are on the floor. So what
Yeah.
I did was, I stepped on the ticket, and then and then she turned it on, and it wasn't flying up. So all I had to do was grab
Just grab it,
and
yeah.
I was like, "Look, I won." And she was like, "No, you can't do that."
Bruh.
And I was like, "What? I can't
Why?
do that." And then that was
How
my
old
last
was this
try.
lady? How old was
And
this lady?
this lady was like Well, she wasn't old. I remember her being relatively young. I think she was just like a bitchy teenager that happened to
Oh,
be
bruh.
working at Chuck E. Cheese, and and then my turns ended. I ran out of turns, and then I went
Bruh.
to my seat, and then I went to my seat and started crying because I was like, that was so smart. Why would she let me take the ticket? Because okay, let me explain what this is actually super sad for me.
Wait, what?
So
You just cut out right now.
oh, I'm sorry. Okay, but basically, let me explain why this was super sad for me. Because
Right.
other kids would have their birthdays there. It wasn't just me. It was like other people
Oh,
celebrating
yeah.
certain things. So and then they would go into the ticket master, and they if they didn't grab the ticket, the employee would go in there for them and grab it. Like they would just take the ticket out. And then they'd be like, here, honey, you won it. Like while they were crying and everything, like saying like, oh, I didn't win. And no. But this lady,
Just
this
wouldn't let you
complete,
win.
this
Yeah.
this complete bitch would be like, no, you can't do that.
Okay, Angel. Call her out right now.
Oh my god. Okay, bet. Oh my god. So basically, if you're watching this, you stupid fucking teenage bitch, you're probably not a teenager anymore. It's been like 10 years. You probably have a family, a wife and kids. Oh no, wait. I mean, your
10
girl.
years.
Uh, yeah, no. Basically, you fucked up my birthday. You fucking whore. Go like die or something. What a
Bro, chill.
bitch.
Recommend her our sponsor.
Oh
Um,
yeah, but anyways, I do recommend you sleep. Because everybody needs sleep.
and then maybe
You
she
should
won't
probably be
be.
sleeping 6 feet under the ground, but
Oh,
that's.
bro. Oh my god. Chill.
But
Okay.
anyways, that's it for my story.
Okay. So, okay, Angel.
What's up?
The most dreaded place in the world, right?
IKEA? No, I mean
IKEA. It's
I
IKEA's
don't know why I
magical.
said IKEA. I've
IKEA's
gotten lost in
magical.
IKEA so many times,
Oh
man.
my god, they have arrows on the floor, man. Come on.
Yeah, like I know there's arrows, but like I still get lost. I haven't been to IKEA in a really long time, but I used to go. Uh, I think we went to go get couches once that we don't have anymore
Uh-huh.
because we threw them away.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got lost a lot.
Yeah.
But anyways, yes, back to
Okay,
what's this
well, the
dreaded
most
place you
dreaded
speak of?
place in the world is school, right?
Oh, you're right.
So,
Ew.
I. Okay, so first of all, there's many things wrong with school. In general, the people, right? And specifically, the teachers and the students, which is everybody. And so, first of all, teachers don't care about you. They're doing their job, right? They don't care about you. They're just there to get paid. You know what I mean? And then the students, they don't care about you either. They just want to be in the social hierarchy. You know, they
Bro,
just think that
they just wanna be
being
losers.
yeah, they just think being popular is the best thing in the world. You know what I mean? But it's not. And then also, school doesn't take into consideration like their students. You know, they just want their students to get in college so that way their score can go up and they can get paid more. But you know, no, it's obviously not working because they obviously don't care about their students. They're just like, yeah, even if you don't get credits to go to college, like even if you don't want to go to college, we're gonna put you in these classes so that way you can go to college because we just want to say, like to the district that, yeah, our students are college ready, you know, and then so that way they could get paid more and stuff. Which is like, I just don't like it. Like ever since school, like specifically like high school and like the end of middle school, I just like I've been in like such a bad like mental state, you know? Like remember that one time where I just started like bursting out crying during PE or not PE, lunch,
Oh yeah,
and like
lunch.
and then like I just couldn't control myself and like other people like including like people that were sitting across from us on the bench came up to me and were like, "Yo, are you okay?" And that was like the only person that came up to me except for you guys, which is like by you guys I mean like our friend group for those of you that don't know. And then
Yeah.
everybody else they just walked past me and like they would stare and like murmur and stuff. They didn't care to be like, "Yo, are you okay, man?" Like, you know, they just kind of. And then also the person that did ask me was a friend from another class, you know, so obviously they're gonna ask me because they're gonna see me later in sixth period. So like I'm pretty sure if they didn't even know who I was and like we didn't have a class together, they would have never bothered. You know what I mean? So but it's not just me who's had that happen to them, you know? Like there's a lot of people and not just in our school, like in schools worldwide or maybe not worldwide, but like nationwide in like America, because the school system's just horrible, you know. But
It
yeah,
sucks,
do you have
dude.
anything to say about school?
Uh, I don't like it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's it.
actually completely okay with it being online now. I
Yeah,
don't want to
me
go
too.
back physically.
I
I don't
hate
want to
interacting with
see
anybody.
like anybody. Like I know I've got friends,
Yeah,
and I've got friends there, but like it's like come on, man.
yeah.
It doesn't seem that worth it to go back.
Yeah, 'cause like in online school, I can turn off my camera, I can mute myself, I can focus on my work, not have like any distractions, right? Except maybe my
Yeah,
phone. But in like real life school, I sit there and I'm worrying about like is my shirt too tight and can you see my love handles like on my belly, or am I breathing too loud? Are people gonna notice it? Like am I taking too long on the work? Are people gonna notice it and think I'm dumb? You know, like, and then, oh, I can't do the work because there's so many other thoughts going through my mind right now. But in online school, none of that happens, you know what I mean? Because I can't see anybody, I can't hear anybody. You know what I mean? It's just me and the teacher's voice, you get me? And then,
yeah,
like, I could choose who I want to interact with. Like, if I want to talk with you, then I'll be like, yo, what's up? Let's play. And then, we talk with each other. And then I I don't have to see you in person to still have a good relationship with you. You get me?
yeah,
Like it doesn't like, especially for like video chat. Like if we do like need to like see each other, then we just turn on our cameras. You know what I mean? Like, and then yeah, physical like interaction is nice sometimes, but at the same time it's very like anxiety inducing, because you feel like, oh, what am I supposed to do with my hands? They feel like just put them to my side, my pocket. In my pocket, they start sweating. Like, oh, my knees are like feeling weird now because I'm getting anxious. And it's like, and I never had these problems before. Like I started like high school. You get me? It just kind of sucks. But yeah, to brighten up the mood a little bit, I'll give you guys a crazy story. I'm not gonna say his name, but one time this student that was like in our school threw like a milk carton at the police car, because we have like sheriffs that like uh monitor
patrol the
yeah,
school.
patrol, there you go, patrol the school. And one time, like, it was like just finished raining, and we were like on the balcony waiting to be led into the computer lab because the doors to the computer lab are locked. And we saw this kid getting arrested, and apparently like he like hit the windshield, or like threw a milk carton at that or something. And yeah, they just arrested him. And I don't know, I just thought it was kind of funny because that kid's just pretty stupid. Like, how is that like a good thing, going to jail? You know what I mean? Like, that's on your permanent record now. You know, and it's not funny. It's just like, damn, I feel really bad for this guy. He's going to jail. Like, because he's dumb. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
So, Angel, I have a story for you, right?
right.
For context, right? I lived in Japan, right? I lived on military base, and all the houses were the same. There were some trees, some like in some places, and then there was a new tree, or not a new tree. Actually, yeah, no, it wasn't a new tree. It was like just a tree, but a woodpecker had, claimed it as their home. So, you know what woodpeckers do? They peck the wood, and this one kid, I'm gonna say his name because there's a lot of people with this name. His name was Wyatt, and he used his baseball bat to break the home that the woodpecker had made. Oh, sorry, I feel like I got a burp. Oh, okay. I think I did have to burp. Okay, excuse me, sorry. Sorry about that. But yeah, no. So he used his baseball bat, which is like metal, to like hit the tree where like the woodpecker had made the hole, and like a good portion of the tree was gone, right? And the woodpecker didn't live there anymore, which kind of sucks. But whatever. That kid, he was a kid. He just broke the tree, and then I jumped up onto one of the branches, tried to do a pull up for whatever reason, and like I was on the part, I was like, so like there's a tree, right, and then there's a good chunk of it missing, like somebody took a bite out of it, right, and then on the other side of it is like completely flat, like how a tree normally would be, right, and then so I jumped on the side where there was the bite out of it. So with my weight, I pulled the tree down, and since it wasn't a full structured tree anymore, it broke, and I broke a tree in half, and it fell on top of me, and like it didn't have any leaves or anything, so like the branches, yeah, the branches, they stabbed my arm, and I still have a scar on my right arm. Uh, it's not as noticeable like anymore because I grew, it shrunk, whatever. I don't know how scars work, but yeah, basically I I was dumb and I tried to do a pull up on a broken tree and it like fell on top of me. And I remember getting in trouble because like, I just destroyed government property and like my parents were gonna get in trouble because obviously they couldn't like get a little kid in trouble. I'm a little kid and or I'm not a little kid but like I was a little kid. But like yeah, and then like I remember getting like in trouble by my mom and my dad had to like have duty like to work for the tree like to pay for it basically. And like yeah, it was pretty scary though, seeing like it wasn't, birch trees in Minecraft, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like that. It was so twice my size, I guess you could say. And then the stem was like kind of like, like palm tree stems, how thin they are, or not thin, but like, you know how thick they are, right? But they're not that thick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like the
Yeah,
tiny, tiny stem. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It was a really thin tree that wasn't that tall. You get me? So it's obviously like not that crazy that the tree broke and fell. You get me? You know what I'm trying to say, right? Like I didn't
Yeah.
break a freaking full grown tree. It was like a really
You
small one.
broke like a tiny tree. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Alright guys, that's it for today's podcast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. And we really appreciate you guys watching our podcast. It means a lot. It's a lot of fun to do, and it's like it just makes us really happy that people will spend time out of their day to watch us talk. It's pretty cool. I don't know what else to say about it. It just yeah. But anyways, thank you guys. Angel, don't forget to say bye this time again. Okay.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
All right. All right. Bye everybody. Thank you for listening.